I'm honored to have in the studio with us Annett Davis. She is the head coach at Masters University for the women's volleyball team.
Correct.
Oh,
Yes,
all
and
right.
the beach volleyball team.
And the what?
Beach volleyball team.
Oh,
We have
beach
both.
volleyball.
Beach
Really?
volleyball and okay, so for someone who's not educated
Look, you
in
got, wait. First of all, you got two guys that can barely spell sports.
well, not
So you have to
not
treat us like
informed
sport
about
neophytes.
volleyball. What's the difference between volleyball and then beach volleyball? Aside from, I guess, the setting, the environment.
Well, there's sand.
yeah.
Yeah, there's sand. And there's 2 people instead of 6
Really?
that
Oh, see?
play.
See?
Yeah, 2
Okay.
people on the court, and then you have all the elements, right? You have the rain, the sun is super hot, and the wind.
That's
It
gotta be
gets it a
tough,
little bit
yeah.
crazy, so your ball control has to be a lot better on
Okay,
the sand.
so I'm assuming beach volleyball is just a lot more difficult. It's
It is.
volleyball, but ramped up.
It is definitely.
Is it a volleyball or is it actually a beach ball?
It's volleyball.
I was going to say
Not a beach ball. That'd
I
be a
can
little
see with the
crazy.
beach ball, I can chasing it down
Yeah.
down the beach halfway every time you hit the darn thing. So, well, let's talk about volleyball first, regular volleyball here. So, when does it actually start? When is what's happening in the volleyball season for those who don't really pay attention?
Yeah. So we started back in August, actually. So now we're ramping up to the postseason. And right now, Masters we're in first place, so that's pretty exciting for us. And then it ends around December.
Okay, how
You
many
go the
games do you guys
distance.
usually play?
We have like 28 days that we can play. But, those can include tournaments, which might have 4 matches in one day, 3 or 4. So it's a pretty long season.
And how they doing so far?
We're first.
They are first.
I mean, game-wise, usually,
Oh, the record?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter.
again, like I said, you're talking to two
We're,
sports.
we're winning.
You're
We've
winning.
won a lot in a row
Okay.
recently. We're doing really well.
All right, now I'm going to go in a different direction with you, but you were an Olympian.
Yes, I was an Olympian beach volleyball, actually.
Okay.
Well, I like how she says it, and it's like it was no
I
big
know, right?
deal,
No
you
big
know.
deal. Yeah,
No.
okay.
You're an
sure.
Olympian.
An
Okay.
Olympian, yeah.
Yeah,
Long time
look,
ago.
that's still got to be tough. You're not on solid ground, and like you said, you have the wind, you have all kinds of elements going on. You're outside, so this summer, what was it, 105 degrees? I mean, I'm sure we had a lot of fun playing beach volleyball during that. But
Yes.
but it's still a lot of work getting to these things. I mean, I would never belittle the fact that somebody, really had to work hard for a long period of time to become an Olympian.
Yeah, it's tough and a lot of work. Very humbling because I started playing indoors and then switched over. And it's a whole different beast.
So you're playing indoors in an air-conditioned situation with a lot of teammates, and somehow you sat there one day and went, "I'd like to do this alone, out where the weather can get to me, and out where the sand is, and everything."
You know what? And that's kind of it because I had done a lot in the indoor game, and I was kind of like, "What's next?" And I like a challenge, and I like things that are hard. And so my best friend asked me, "Hey, do you want to try to go for the Olympics?" And I said, "Sure. Let's do the hardest thing possible." And a few years later, we actually made the team. So.
And that is why she's qualified to be the coach.
What made you decide to be I mean, really, what made you decide to become a coach? That's a lot of work.
It is. And actually, my dad was a coach, and I think I was kind of inspired by him and watching him. He was a basketball player. He played in the NBA way before I was born. But just watching him coach people and just the relationships that they had over time, I think I just loved seeing that and wanting to pour into other people as well. And yeah, I wanted to do it too.
Awesome. So what I guess from the coach's perspective, what makes a great volleyball player?
Someone who's coachable.
True, very
I hear
true.
that from all the coaches.
Obviously, they have to have all this skills, right, to play whatever sport you're playing. But someone who's coachable and a team player, those are the top 2 things I think that we're looking for in athletes.
If somebody is interested in actually trying out for the team or wanting to learn more about the volleyball or the beach volleyball as well, how can somebody do that?
Yeah, they'll go to our website, gomustangs.com, and then they'll fine. There's a athlete questionnaire on there, and you can pick whatever sport you're interested in and write a little bit about yourself. And then we always look at those and videos that they send, and maybe give them a tryout.
Oh wow.
You know, when it comes to team sports, I always look at it, think like a conductor for an orchestra. You're taking people from all walks of life, all levels of skill, some who might feel like they're better than others, and you've got to take these people and mold them into a team, one unit working together. That's got to be a challenge.
It is. Every single year, I think it's a blank slate. I feel like even if you have people from the year before returning, like you said, you have new people coming in. And so it's like fitting a pieces to a puzzle. Like, where does each piece fit? And you have to make it work.
I'll give you the 1 minute pep talk. What do you tell them in the first meeting when they sit down? You guys are going to be winners if I have to bonk each one of you on the head. I don't know, whatever.
It's definitely about culture. I mean, we talk about, again, being teammates. What are the things that make you successful as an athlete? We talk about culture killers and what those things are. So we really try to, and then obviously we're at Masters, so we talk about glorifying Christ and the things that we do. So we talk about all those things at our very first meeting of the year, and hopefully we have a understanding like this is what we need in order to be successful.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
I'll always wonder what that first meeting is like for different sports and different coaching styles as to how they start to lay the foundations. Okay, this is how we operate.
Right.
If this isn't for you, there's 6 doors. My coaches say use any one of them.
Yep.
Because they ain't going to work. Annett Davis, thank you so much for being with us, the head coach for women's volleyball and beach volleyball over at Masters College. And I gotta see what are the beach. You guys do anything on video? I gotta see what beach volleyball
Yeah,
looks
we're
like.
right. We have 3 courts right down the street.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Hey, thanks for being with us today. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right.